Hi there, welcome back.
Hi there.
We have a trip announcement for you.
We do, yes.
This could be an alternative trip announcement. This is, if you're watching this right now, it's either a trip announcement
Or commiseration.
Yeah, or one of us has failed the test 24 hours beforehand and we're just sharing with you what we should have been doing.
Yeah.
Either way, should we post this?
Yeah, I think so. Let's put it up anyway, regardless. So.
We're currently filming this 12 days before we're due to test. We'd really hope the test would be dropped.
We're actually recording this now. It's actually 2 weeks we'll be in the air now.
I know.
Won't we? So...
Yes. It's weird.
It's just, yeah, still. Who knows? Things might have changed by the time we've recorded this. It feels almost a bit of a time capsule, us recording this now. Because
yeah, that's true, actually.
So if you are watching this, we're either on our way, actually, whilst we're recording this, 2 weeks today, we'll be in the air.
Hopefully.
We are.
With 4 of us, not just the 2 of us.
We are going to Orlando. Just to make that clear, to say exactly where we're going.
Yeah, we thought we would give you a bit of a history of the trip. I know some of you will have known because we've been sharing it for years because we booked it in 2019.
Yeah, it was...
I know we're not the only ones in this situation.
No, exactly. There's obviously a lot of people, so yeah. This was supposed to be 2020. What month was it supposed to be? September.
It was the kids would have broken up, finished their A-levels, and then we were going to do the trip once everybody had gone back to school. So we were thinking September would be a good time.
Because also at the time, we're going with Louis, our youngest, and his girlfriend Maisie.
Yeah, Holly decided she didn't want to do Disney. She decided back then.
She's got other plans. She's going to other places and doing other things. So a Disney break for her at the moment.
Well, so she decided, like, I think after the 2019 trip, she loved it, but she needed a break. So we planned this 2020 trip. But even now she's had that break, she still wants to do...
She's got other plans for other things. She wants to see other places as well.
She's going to be 23 next month, so...
We have done other places and been other... I think there's maybe more Europe and things like that.
She's getting older now as well. She's going with friends, going with her boyfriend, so it's a little bit different. But so the 2020 trip was originally starting with a road trip.
Yes. I was just trying to remember now, actually.
We were going to fly into Miami, I think because at the time that was the only miles flights we could get. So we were going to fly into Miami. We were going to start doing a night in Miami, I think 3 nights in the Keys.
Yes.
And then we were going to drive up to Universal. We had 5 nights booked in Universal at Royal Pacific. And then we were going to go on to Orlando. It was going to be a 3-week trip, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and that's changed. We then rebooked that, didn't we? For the July after.
And it was also, just to make it clear...
No, March actually. It was March.
Oh, was it
and
March,
then July, yeah, we booked
The reason we picked that time as well, because both Lou and Maisie were going to be taking a year out before going to uni. So it was perfect. That time we could go... Take your time, Poppy.
We were just talking before recording this. There's something, do you know, the dog will sleep all day. The minute I get the camera out, she's unrested and starts...
Going back and forth.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is about the camera.
If you do hear her go back and forth, that's what it is.
She needs not cling film, bubble wrap on her horse. Yeah, so they were going to take a gap year. Yeah,
so it worked out perfectly, and it was just going to be a lovely trip. Obviously, that didn't happen, but we kept... kept our flights. We changed our flights. You said once, twice,
I think once
3 times.
Yeah, I think because of the cancellation, we were then able to change them to Orlando. We decided to take... We ended up, I think, because...
But we didn't cancel it, did we?
No.
It was just
it's never been cancelled. It's just been changed. I think each time we've changed it, costs have gone up as well. Not with the flights, but accommodation. So we've ended up cutting it back to 16 nights from 3 weeks. And we've ended up taking off the Keys. And Universal has just gone up so much in price, we can't justify the cost. We knocked it down to 4 nights from 5, and then just literally a few weeks ago
we changed that to 3.
The cost has just gone up so much.
There are 3 nights now.
3 nights now, and it's actually costing more than what the original 5 nights was costing.
Yeah, that's how. And I know that's not uncommon.
I think lots of other people are in the same situation.
Don't get me wrong. Really, going to be so pleased to just be there. So that's great. But it's just when you start looking at things and the cost. I think we also changed where we were staying because we're doing a split trip again. Universal, we're then staying off site at a place where we stayed many times.
Yeah,
I was just about to say it was a villa we had booked.
I was just going to say that.
We had a lovely villa booked.
Really nice.
But again, it was the price of it. We thought we can't justify the cost. It would have been lovely. So we've actually, looking around,
we've gone super budget.
and we've gone back to where we used to go originally. So if you've seen some of our vlogs before, and you'll see us staying at Bahama Bay, we have booked to stay at Bahama Bay again. We love it there. It's last time there maybe wasn't the best, but I think that's possibly maybe the room we were in hadn't been. It's got tired. That particular room, they're all privately owned.
So we're staying in a different one that we haven't stayed in before.
So we're staying in a different one, and we've seen photos, and it looks like it's been really looked after. It looks like it's been kind of kept, hasn't it?
We know the resort well. It's where we've been going since 2007. Do you know something? We are staying in the Royal Pacific, and we'll share the 2 Disney resorts we're staying in with you in a sec. Louis is excited the most out of the whole trip about going back to Bahama Bay. We're only there 5 nights. We've even knocked those down. Originally it was 9. Yeah. And we've ended up using more of our DVC points. We've cut into like next year's, haven't we?
Yeah.
Just to save us money. And we won't do the big Disney trips, I don't think, next year, will we? Not like we have done this year.
No, I mean, this is a full-on year, isn't it? But that's only because of the trips, and we've also got to be able to go this year. Otherwise, we'd have to start cancelling things. If I'm not sure what the situation is in regards to cancelling.
Don't know.
Who knows? But
yeah, so we moved from Royal Pacific. Sorry, were you going to say something then?
No, I was just going to say we'd go through what we're doing. So we've covered first of all what our original plans were. But our plans now are Universal for 3 nights, Royal Pacific.
Then we go on to the boardwalk using DVC points.
Yep, we're there for
3 nights.
3 nights.
And then we move on to Bahama Bay, so off-site for 5 nights.
Yep.
So we take our foot off the pedal a little bit then, won't we? Do some shopping and the 192 for meals and that kind of thing. We'll talk to you more about food and that in a sec. And then we, rather than staying on with Bahama Bay, we've actually ended up using more of our points, and we're going to go back to Disney, Old Key West, for 3 nights.
Yeah, and I think one of the reasons we've kind of done that, we could have stayed at Bahama Bay the whole time, but with both Lou and Maisie going with us, I've got a feeling although we're all going together, they're both 20, so they're going to be wanting to kind of do their own thing. So with being on site for some of the time, the decision we made was that makes life easier for them, that if they want to stay in the park longer, they can do. And there's always the Disney transportation. So it's kind of a bit of a mix. There's a few days where we're not going to be staying on site, but we thought this kind of works as a perfect kind of compromise. And I know like other people talk about staying on site, off site. I think definitely when you've got older children who are effectively adults anyway, it just gives them that flexibility.
Would you call Louis an adult? Would you? You still like having a 10-year-old around.
Yeah.
We're taking Maisie with us. To me, it feels like taking a babysitter for Louis. I'm so excited to go with him. I really am. He's been at uni for the year. I am so looking forward to that quality time with him. But Louis, when we're away, he can't do anything on his own.
Yeah.
It's like we're in the pool.
Can be very draining, should we say?
Holly hasn't wanted to get in the pool or do anything for quite the last few years. She'd happily just stay in the room on her phone. So Louis wants somebody to babysit him, doesn't he? So if we're like sat with a coffee, he will not amuse himself or anything.
Much in the same way if you do have a 5 or 6-year-old.
He will be there at the side of the pool.
Are you ready yet?
Yeah, throwing the ball at you and all that, and it's constant. So I am so looking forward to having Maisie with us to take care of Louis. So I feel like I've got a nanny with me for a couple of weeks.
To be honest, Louis really does. He totally gets the whole Disney Universal. Well, both Holly does as well, but he totally gets that. Which is going to be great, and it's Maisie's first time. She's done Disneyland Paris. The 2 of them did Disneyland Paris a couple of years ago.
Just literally before lockdown, February before lockdown.
But this is her first time going to Disneyworld.
Going to the US,
first time
going on a plane.
So that's going to be really, really exciting as well. I'm just interested to see, like, from someone. Just trying to think, the last time we haven't known anyone that's not known Disney, have we? Or taken them with us?
With us. No, it's just been us and the kids.
It's just been us and the kids. So
I'm
we've
excited.
kind of gone to it. So it's going to be exciting to see what and how she feels by seeing it.
And reacts. And it's like the heat. You explain the heat to somebody, but like looking at the temperatures lately, it's been like mid-30s.
It's been hot, yeah.
How can you explain that to somebody?
I know.
So I'm really excited. I can't wait to share everything with her. And her and Louis have been together for ages. They've been at school together since they were 7. So we know her well. So it's exciting. It's not like we're taking a stranger with us. We're excited, aren't we?
Yeah, no, so it's going to be really, really good. So I think that's kind of sort of in a nutshell the actual trip.
Oh, we didn't talk about flights actually. We're booked with Virgin, aren't we? And obviously we've spoken about all the changes. And we're flying from Heathrow into Orlando. We've got premium again. We've managed to use upgrades and all miles and all that kind of thing. So it's been fully flexible throughout. And really easy actually, hasn't it?
Yes, yeah. So
we're doing miles flights and DVC points. We're on annual passes. So we're trying to make this trip as budget friendly as possible. With regards to going with Louis and Maisie, we're not quite sure how it's going to work yet. We've told them to come and go as they please. So if they want family time, they can. If they want to go off on their own. So I'm hoping it's going to be a nice little mix when we go away.
Yeah, I mean, we all love going on the rides. We're generally someone or
Maisie's a little bit nervous about some rides.
Yeah, I think Louis is trying to make sure
she wouldn't do Space. Did she? No, she didn't do Space Mountain in Disneyland Paris, does she? So yeah, and she's very nervous of Tower of Terror.
I thought it was Space Mountain or Hyperspace Mountain. I think it was.
She didn't do that.
No, because I thought there was one that Louis didn't tell her went upside down.
No, it's Crush and. Was it Crush and Coat? The Crusher's
I'm sure
coaster.
there was. Anyway,
I don't know.
yeah.
So we'll see how she is. I know she doesn't want to do Velociraptor. She's nervous about doing Hulk. Louis wants to get her on Hulk straight away, just to sort of break her in. So we'll see. But she's been on all the rides at Thorpe Park.
Yeah.
So, and I sort of said if she can do those, she can do anything.
Yeah. So
we'll see how she is.
We're just going to take it as it comes. Again, if they want to stay in the parks longer than we're going to stay in the park. Louis is someone that will want to he's happy to queue, he's happy to go on the rides. Like we are as well.
We're all very excited about the new Guardians ride.
Yes, that would have been open for it was open on the 27th, so...
Yeah. Oh, and we're going to try Genie Plus again, I think.
Yeah, we're going to give Genie Plus. We've been watching some videos as well, and I think, just want to mention...
Yeah, I was thinking about
Sophie. What's the channel? Is it just Sophie Charlton?
Yeah.
Been watching her vlogs. Her and Ryan. And their recent trip...
he's mastered.
Now,
Genie Plus app.
Now, it's curious because we didn't think about this, about refreshing, and we'd actually sort of like heard other people maybe mentioned, but more so watching their vlogs of those times can change. So one time it might be 2 o'clock, you might be lucky, and a 10 o'clock comes up, as an example. So I think we know more about it now than we did when we went in January, so that's great. So hopefully...
I think there's been a lot more people going out using it and vlogging about it, hasn't there?
Okay, so that sort of summarises our trip announcement. We will be vlogging the trip, and also I think it's going to be quite nice as well because it'll be maybe a bit different from our previous trip or trips. Having Louis and Maisie with us, it's maybe a different perspective of having sort of older kids, well not really kids are they, but you know what I mean, young adults, teenagers with you, and also someone who's never been to Disney before, well never been to Walt Disney World before.
Never been to the US before.
Yeah, so...
Let's hope they let her in.
Exactly, yeah. So we're looking forward to this trip, hopefully you will be as well.
Oh, and also actually with staying off site as well, because that's something we haven't done on this channel. It was just previously when we vlogged.
Yes, yeah.
So that would be really nice.
Yeah, and we'll give some reviews of where we have stayed as well, so...
Oh, and also wanted to say that there is talk that Louis and Maisie may vlog their trip as well. We don't know yet, but there's talk of it.
Yeah.
So that could be exciting.
Yes.
Goodness knows what he's going to vlog.
He is doing a film production degree, so...
He's very into... What would you say?
No, I'll be interested to see his kind of take on things.
He loves drama, he loves acting. He's very enthusiastic.
Yep. And creative as well.
He's very creative.
I think he'll end up maybe making a film of it.
Yeah.
Maybe
His
you will.
probably his favourite Disney vlogger is Justin Scard. Go and check him out. I think that just about sums Louis up, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think that.
The energy. So, yeah, we're really excited. It's going to be a different kind of trip, and we really, really, really hope it happens. I am so looking forward to spending this time with Louis.
Yeah.
And Maisie, of course.
So thank you so much for listening and watching.
Another waffling on
We've
video.
just kind of gone on quite exactly where this has gone and what direction we don't know, but yeah, thank you. And
Hopefully I'm drinking Prosecco in the sky right now. Oh no, I won't be in the sky right now. I'll be in the Premier Inn.
when? 2 weeks' time?
When this goes out.
Oh, when this goes out?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to head over to our Instagram account as well, because I will be doing Instagram stories whilst we're out there.
Yep.
And if we haven't been able to go, if one of us has tested positive, come and find us on Instagram and send us a big hug.
Yeah, quite what we'll be doing, I don't know.
Drinking Prosecco, but not in a celebratory way, drowning our sorrows.
But no, thank you ever so much for watching, and we'll speak to you soon.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.